What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Hello, chat. I might sound a little tired. That's because I am. Eating some dried apples here. We just recorded 2 episodes of the new podcast, Internet Explorers, Speck and I's podcast, where we go over the history of the internet, some of the most degenerate places on the internet, by the way. Internet Explorers is on all the major podcast places except iTunes right now. Really struggling to get it on iTunes. It's very fucking frustrating. We did a follow-up episode on the skeptics because there was a little something that we forgot to cover, so brought it back and decided to cover it. Hello, dried apples. Is these dried apples right here? There you go. Very good apples. I'd like to get to 100 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Please help a brother out. We are almost there. 72 subscribers. I am certain we could get there by, to be honest, probably before the end of the month. But yeah. Next episode, by the way, on Nick Rekieta. Sorry, I'm really hungry. We also recorded a Mana Potion tabletop video today. And basically, I've been working since I woke up. I'm really fucking tired. Really fucking tired. But them's the breaks. Why? What the fuck is wrong with my screen? What did I do? I fixed it. You the crunchy cat? Hi, Michi. Michi, I saw your message. I haven't been able to respond. I've been busy. I do break the stream for fun sometimes, yes. Sometimes instead of streaming, I go have a silly little time. Diesel, I'm booked on Nikkei and I blame you. Good. It's a very good game. I haven't been playing it as much as Zenless Zone Zero, but it has been my go-to for a long time. But you know why we're here today. If you didn't see it, I did a little commentary video on it. On our boy Boogie. Boogie is a... What's your internet level, Diesel? It's like 16. I got the shark girl. I want her so bad. They've given up pretending your character doesn't want to bang. I don't know how you could say no to most of those Nikkeis when they got the heavies, you know, like their boobies be jiggling. But yeah. Diesel, I did a 30 Nikkei pull and got 0 good pulls. I'd say skill issue, but you know, I've been there, cat. I've been there. Anyway, I covered our man's Boogie. And boy, oh boy, has it been interesting. Basically, if you've gone on any stream these last few days, or, well, last day or so, 2 days. Has it been 2 days? Can't fucking remember. Yeah, the last 2 days everybody's been talking about Boogie. So, of course, I am also going to talk about Boogie because I am very uncreative. Day and a half. That's really bad that my days are getting mixed up. I've been awake for a really long time. But I got the Lolcow Live episode here. We'll react to it. Go to bed after the stream. No, I have D&D after the stream. Yeah, I knew Destiny was coming on Basically, the entire drama community knew Destiny was coming on, but we couldn't say, obviously, so we all were like waiting for it. He ain't going to bed. You're not going to bed either, Mishi. You're gonna be awake just as badly as me, okay?
Please don't quit on us, guys. We love the show. Only 20-year-old Zoomers who don't even have money to donate need that high energy fake bullshit.
I was gonna quit.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not
this
going
morning,
anywhere.
and I said, "Well,
Boogie be like, I ain't going anywhere. Boogie dies of cancer. Diesel is just like me by never sleeping. You know, I was thinking, like, what do I do aside from cover drama? Like, what do I cover on stream aside from, you know, what's currently happening, right? And I can't figure it out. I got a few ideas. I'm trying to fish for ideas from you, chat, right now. I know about the suggestions channel, but you guys are like, Diesel, react to this Toy Story video essay. It's really great. And I just can't be bothered to even acknowledge how ridiculous that is. He literally admits it's fake. On the live stream. I'm on like the edited down one. I'll go to that one though. Let me pull it up. Boogie faked cancer for 2 years.
we're live. Okay, you two bitches, beg."
Beg.
Let me go to... Sure. We'll humor you, chatter. We'll humor the chatter.
We are ordering these tests. We are ordering these treatments, and I'm going to do them. So if why is he
But
asking
what
me to
Destiny's
do
saying,
them?
they wouldn't
Why
ask
is he asking me to do them otherwise?
because he's checking to see if you have cancer, but he wouldn't have given you a biopsy if you already had it. That's what Destiny's saying.
Blood markers are there. I
do you
want
understand?
the biopsy.
One minute.
It doesn't matter.
Chat.
Just
Do you
go
understand what
with
I'm
it.
saying?
Just
Hold
go
on.
with it.
Shh, be quiet for a second.
You know what the funniest part of this was? Was when Keemstar finally released a tweet saying Boogie doesn't know whether or not he has cancer. When that tweet dropped, I thought that was so poetic, because this guy confidently said repeatedly how he has cancer on stream, and it was all just because he didn't want to admit he was wrong in front of an audience. Not even admit he was wrong, admit he lied. Well, he was also wrong, but he also lied. Keem was being so charitable. Yet Keem was actually being very charitable. Very charitable. Like, I genuinely don't understand why Keem gave him so much of the benefit of the doubt. But like I said in my video, like after Boogie left and all the Diesel, the edited version cuts out when Nick calls in. That's so petty. That's so petty. You know why you cut out the part where Nick calls in? It's because one lolcow live, Nick let on Smaggle Daggle. Okay? And Smaggle made a scene and made Keem look like an idiot. So now, he doesn't want Nick on lolcow live.
Chat. Do you understand what I'm saying? The doctor says, "Hey, Boogie, you have this." Boogie sits there.
But yeah, anyway, to get back on track of what I was saying about Keem. Keem, after Boogie left and was suicide baiting, Keem was genuinely worried. For 100K, I'll let you watch my colonoscopy for real. For 100K, I'd live stream my colonoscopy to an audience. Okay? You can donate to make the camera up my ass say things at that rate. Like, let's go 10 minutes behind, gang. Very based. To be honest, I would be mad if someone let Smaggle into my call, too. I have spent time around Smaggle. I actually kind of like Smaggle's company. Who is Smaggle? I'll explain Smaggle. Smaggle is kind of like... He's just like this retarded guy. That's really the best way I can explain it. Yeah, Smaggle is a choo-choo enjoyer. He would rightfully call himself retarded, by the way. Let me just clarify. Right? But I don't know of another way. He's the commentary mascot. Smaggle has a pass. Bo Blacks gave me the R-slur pass.
Googles it up and sees cancer linked to it, rushes home to fucking make a video and let everyone know he has cancer without fucking figuring out which version of this is, which sounds like...
And that's why
it's
they
the-
referred me to a blood
which sounds like it's
specialist.
not the fucking cancer version. That's what it sounds like.
Then if that's the case, it's a big fucking
Do you-
surprise.
do you
to
feel
me.
And you've
it-
been running with...
If that's the case, it's a surprise to me. I mean, I could see it as like an admission. Right? But he needed tests done that he didn't get. That's really it. Falgi. Boogie has developed a very parasitic relationship with the internet. It happens throughout the video, but the ideal of Boogie's weight causing his current health issues terrify him. Yep. He's a big fellow right now. He doesn't look as big as he did in the past, but apparently he is at his heaviest.
Did you feel an obligation, the fact that you shared this publicly? All right. I can understand not showing your medical. He looks certainly Destiny or fans or anybody else or me not entitled to medical records, but you have shared this and used this on a lot of issues, including in private with me. Well, like, I'm having a bad cancer day. You've said that. Those are words you've used to me. If you've gone to the public,
We'll go to the part where Destiny calls in, because that's one of the best parts. Right? So prior to this all happening is that Destiny was on a call with Turkey Tom. And Turkey Tom relays to Destiny, you know, what had been going on with Boogie. And, you know, Destiny has debate bro autism, so it activates. And you see him have his, you know how like Sherlock in the BBC show starts having like the Sherlock moment? That's what was happening, but with Destiny for Boogie. And basically what ended up happening is that Destiny came to the conclusion, I don't think this guy has cancer. And so he decided to go on Lolcow Live. Keem and him had discussed it after Tom helped organize it, right? It was a Mind Palace moment. And lo and behold, Destiny ends up calling into Lolcow Live to confront Boogie on this. Now, prior to this, Boogie had said in private, I am willing to show Destiny. And then he decided to change his mind on stream because he was getting confronted. And I don't know why.
Fuck you, Buggy. You know what? Fuck you, Buggy. You know what I'm going to do? You're not going to like this.
Yeah, you're bringing coffee in.
You're not going to like this. I'm bringing a friend in.
Of course you are.
I'm bringing a
you know, and even funnier than that, Boogie in this live stream lies about CoffeeZilla and his conversation with CoffeeZilla, right?
onto the show. You are not going to fucking like this.
Yeah, I didn't think I would.
So he was willing to show Destiny with no recording. But he was willing to show Destiny in private, right? And then Destiny could turn around and confirm whether or not Boogie has cancer. Bringing a friend like he's coming from the top rope.
Still showed up anyway.
You're a trooper, Boogie.
You can say whatever you want, and it's gonna be like, please said it. All right, are we good to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
You're good.
Okay.
Boogie also made Wings look incredibly smart and rational by comparison. You know, as time has gone on with Lolcow Live, I understand Wings is a Lolcow and he's had his moments, but Wings seems like a pretty normal fat guy in comparison to Boogie.
Boogie, 2488, you are being confronted tonight.
Go
I
ahead.
am 99% sure that you are faking.
No, don't move.
You are faking your cancer diagnosis, Boogie.
Okay, let's hear that.
What's next on the
Let's hear that.
podcast with Beckett? We will be covering Nick Rekieta. We will be breaking Baldo. Which, by the way, I learned what a Baldo is today. Apparently it's like a testicular torsion BDSM device that like it's like a cock ring but for your balls. So there you go, guys. If you needed to know, that's a little sneak peek.
Did the doctor ever tell you, or did he ever?
Oh no, he knows about Baldo. I literally didn't know what. Like, do other people know what this is? Is this not like a niche thing? By the way, I was fully under the impression this was like some like niche device. Oh, that's lovely information, Diesel. Thank you very much. Your name is Sinning with Dragons. I don't know how I've shocked you with my information.
Say the word cancer?
He said polycythemia vera, which is a form of cancer, as he explained it to me. And no, it is not secondary polycythemia, which is Nicholas Diorio's explanation for this bullshit.
So I think it is secondary polycythemia.
Well, then
Can you
why
explain?
would he call it polycythemia vera? Why would he tell me that I have hormone markers in my blood that tells me I have polycythemia vera? Why does he order a bone?
Okay. Now, Boogie has fake teeth, if you guys didn't know. And I know this is like really weird, but his fake teeth really scare me. I don't know why. I'm so not into CBT, it's cringe. I'm glad we're getting confirmation. Chat, let's find out. Are we pro or anti-CBT? Are we pro or anti-CBT? Here's a poll. Why am I doing this? What the fuck is CBT? Fellas, if you know, you know. There we go. Pro. I'm getting more pros than I thought. No. Let me tell you my opinion, chat. I could be convinced to participate in CBT. I could be convinced. Right? Like, if the offer was presented to me, depending on the scenario, I would partake. But I wouldn't want to get hit in the nuts. That sounds really bad. No. Like, it depends. It depends on the situation, right? A lot of things, it depends. I do have things that you don't pass, like no-go zones, right? I'm clipping this. I would not wax... Well, first of all, I would get my own balls waxed on my own. I would not wax them for, like, enjoyment. I would wax them because I don't want to shave. That's why. If the right goblin muscle mommy appeared, Diesel would be open to suggestions, is what he's saying. Half the women in chat locked in when you said that, Diesel. I know. That was the point. Oh my god. Let me end the poll. Diesel, the AI summary thinks Baldo is a kind of dental veneer. Keemstar would do everyone a favor if he got Boogie in jail. I don't know why Boogie would go to jail. I mean, I guess fraud, but, you know, I honestly don't even see that happening. Do gays count as ladies? No, they count as gays, but, you know, if that's, like, your thing, that's based, I guess, you know. Surprisingly close. What if I feed you home-cooked enchiladas after Diesel? Well, I mean, you know, I always make the joke, take me out to dinner first, but you can take me out to dinner after, I guess, right? Prison because he's annoying. We can't just put people we don't like in prison, chat. Do you think Boogie's coming back? I feel like he would have said something by now. Nah, Boogie. Okay, so here's the thing. Boogie is a lol cow. All right. Boogie understands that the only way he's going to get money from the internet is if he's just like doing this, like the pathetic man grifting, right? He's not going to get money any other way. He has to do stuff like this. Otherwise, there ain't going to be bills that are getting paid. He'll come back. Yeah, he can't help it. Right? Boogie, listen, the only way Boogie is going to stop stepping on rakes is if Boogie dies. If Boogie goes down. When Boogie goes down, we'll say Boogie down. You know, it's like Black Hawk down. He's being disorderly on the internet. Get him. Yeah, I mean, that's really the gist of it, right? So it's like with the crypto stuff, he can't be charged. Maybe he could be charged with fraud. It's happened before, but the chances of that are happening are pretty slim because it's an unregulated security, right? It's like crypto is something that's completely unregulated. There are nothing but scammers in the market. And if he markets a coin as saying, this coin will lose money, and people know that and willingly invest in it, then he's not even really selling anybody short. Desi will just move on to the next fat old YouTuber. She'll hook up with Review Tech USA. You know, I've seen Review Tech USA in life once. Like, in real life. And that was a weird experience. That's it. That's the whole story. Sometimes I have a story, but that was just like a moment in time that happened. No, he doesn't have a humiliation kink, right? Boogie's fetishes are well known. If you guys remember, Boogie formerly was a sugar daddy, right? So what I mean by that is he would find women through this service online, and he would pay them money in exchange for pictures. This is actually prior to the adoption of OnlyFans. And he would basically pay these women to be his sugar baby. One for me and one for the hooker. Boogie also did have sex with lots of hookers. I told this story on Internet Explorers, right? But the year Boogie was planning on killing himself, he was like going around and trying to sleep with as many women as possible. He tried to hook up with Jeff Holiday's wife. For those of you who don't know, Jeff Holiday was a Skeptic channel back in the day. But that VidCon party I was at, where Boogie was like saying all this weird shit, Nerd City, Elvis the Alien, and like one or two others had to pull him aside and be like, listen, Boogie, don't kill yourself. Which, as time has gone on, imagine the guy trying to talk you off the ledge from killing yourself is Nerd City. Which is not good. Nerd City, if you don't know, amazing content creator, kind of annoying person. Yeah, that is another allegation. That's why he doesn't want to show his records. He's got STDs, allegedly, in my opinion. I am in contact with people behind the scenes. That has not come up once. Okay, so Boogie has shown stuff to people. He does not have STDs, from what I am aware of. But he definitely doesn't know whether or not he has cancer. He could be cancer-free. But yes, so Boogie ran like a... Hold on, I'll pull it up. Is this it? Did he take it down? Is it still up? Womp womp, of course it is. Here. I can't find Boogie's sugar daddy video because of how much shit is up here. Everybody is like covering his cancer stuff right now. Yeah, he could have gotten polycythemia from taking testosterone. That is true. Hmm. Yeah, his weight loss was his big thing, and now that he doesn't have that, why have all the things about Boogie have been deleted? This is annoying. Whatever. Anyway, it's out there if you can find it. I'm not gonna go searching like the farms or whatever right now.
Marrow biopsy to confirm it.
Well, if he ordered a bone marrow.
See, you're better off finding that documentary. You know what's really funny though is that he reviewed the experience of being a sugar daddy. There was a video where he talked about the experience, and it was just a straight like to the camera video, which is what I wanted because that's crazy.
Biopsy to confirm it. It would be weird that you told us that you already had a diagnosis and a confirmation.
Because the markers are in my blood. The hormone markers.
So I have a background in laboratory science, and what drove me crazy is how Boogie kept talking about how hormones in my blood. Yes, Boogie, that's how hormones are transported in the bloodstream.
Markers are in my blood, Destiny.
Correct. But you said that you'd received a diagnosis, but now you just told me you got a bone marrow biopsy.
It's a diagnosis, and now we're confirming. It's called a confirmation. The hormone markers are already in my blood.
Yep.
And
so I think
we are confirming it with the biopsy because I'm wanting to do that because I'm praying to God I don't fucking have cancer.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, so he's basically even saying there that he's hoping he doesn't have cancer. So he doesn't know whether or not he does or doesn't have cancer. So like there you go. Bob's your uncle. That's fucking Boogie's answer. He doesn't know whether or not he has cancer.
I'm praying to God I'm taking the 1 in a million fucking chance that they're fucking wrong, and that there's another reason that I have the hormone fucking imbalances in my blood.
Yeah, why are you praying to God 2 years after you said that you...
The one thing I'll never forget about Boogie's sugar baby arc is that one girl who stopped after sleeping with Boogie. Womp womp. Check the thread. Here we go.
If you think there's not a lot of sugar daddies out there, you're wrong. I'd spent certainly 6 figures across 5 years, and I matched with these 2 girls who claim to be sisters. And you guys like have sex with each other? And she's like, well, if we go to your room, you could watch and find out. Yeah, man, I guess that's what we're doing. And sure enough, they're like going down on each other. The oldest girl does all the talking. She's on top of me and she looks down at me and she goes, I know who you are. And I'm like, what? Because I'd been blackmailed by the very first girl I met off Seeking. And so I'm like,
Of course, it just so happens that Boogie is taken advantage of and blackmailed by the first woman he is sleeping with in his sugar baby arc. Okay.
we're gonna have a problem here? She's like, no, nothing like that. I'm a fan. Me and my sister collect YouTube.
No. Oh my God. This is like a nightmare scenario for a YouTuber right now.
And I said, you fucking what? She goes, yeah, we've had sex with a lot of YouTubers. That's why we matched with you. You're not normal.
Bro is Eskimo buddies with some other YouTubers.
Our type. I said, what other YouTubers have you met? And she said, I was in a Logan Paul video.
No fucking way. Logan, no. Logan sitting down watching the two sisters. Oh no. Hopefully he had his colorblind glasses on.
And I said, the f you were? Did you Logan Paul? And she said, no, of course not. The same way I didn't just Boogie 2988. And then she packed her shit and left.
Nah, that didn't happen that way. This guy he's capping. There's no way that story fucking happened. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. He might have done it with them, but I don't think that scenario of events occurred. Do they all coordinate on which YouTubers they sleep with? Could you imagine, like, if you're like going around trying to sleep with celebrities, like, okay, I can respect that. But like going around trying to sleep with YouTubers, that's like trying to sleep with like a Z-list reality TV star. Like I'm just a guy. Like, I don't know, like Boogie's just a guy. I mean, he's a big guy. Like, you don't believe the liar, Diesel? Yeah, I know. Yeah, YouTuber groupies. Yeah, but that's so weird. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a YouTuber. Props to them for making memories together. I'd be honored to sleep with Markiplier. I'd be honored to sleep with Markiplier too, I guess. He walks into the bedroom. Hello, everybody.
You have cancer that you don't have cancer.
Because 2 years ago, they told me I have polycythemia vera based on
Mishi said, I want the bite of 87, not gonna lie. Mishi, you can only pick one. It's either Markiplier or Homelander.
the fact that I had increased red blood cell counts, increased hemoglobin, and the hormone markers in my blood. And it all spelled pretty definitively that I have this.
Homelander.
QTV's Hood Ornament celebrates 7 months of membership. How do you make a hormone, Diesel? You pay her extra.
Oh my god, dude. The Mike Klum doc. Yeah, well, let's look it up. Mike Klum Boogie.
Otherwise, if I don't wear this machine at night, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I'm actually drowning in my own fat.
High blood pressure, history of gastric bypass, intestinal malabsorption.
Hey, Amazing Grace playing in the background. You gotta be shitting me.
Vitamin D sufficiency, because like most gamers, I hate the sun. Morbid obesity, major
Morbid obesity. My disease. I am obese. Source. I don't go outside.
depressive disorder, major anxiety disorder, history of diabetes mellitus, blood pooling in veins, varicose veins of the legs.
The way that this is, I haven't actually watched a Mike Klum documentary before. I don't know, something about the vibe of it didn't really speak to me, and I decided not to watch it. Boogie lied about his finances in the doc.
With complications, degeneration of lumbar or lumbosacral intervertebral.
Oh, he says he has a history of basal cell carcinoma right there.
Disc. That means my back don't work. So
this guy has like a grandfather's like body right now reading this. Oh, hey, look, it's sleep apnea, one of the leading causes for hypoxia, which can lead to secondary polycythemia due to the fact he doesn't have enough O2 in his blood.
good. History of base.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Has he ever mentioned having skin cancer? No. No.
Basal cell carcinoma, that's cancer. And of course, I can't breathe so good. so asthma and allergies as well. So it's a waiting game now, and it's just about making the best of it. You just enjoy what you got when you got it. Sometimes that's a chicken quesadilla.
I don't know how anybody could feel bad for this guy. I like, a lot of it is like self-inflicted. You know, there's only so much pathetic woe is me isms you can take from a person before they become so much and so overwhelming that you're like, dude, just either fix your shit or just drop dead. Like, that was great. I love that. That was actually not a bad suction. I'm pretty sure history of is basically your relatives had it, so you're at risk too. Yeah. This was what? Would have been a year ago. And he got his cancer diagnosis roughly 2 years ago. Boogie is saving his money for Ozempic.
And so he wanted to get a bone marrow biopsy, but it is intrusive and expensive.
Dude, this entire fucking podcast, Wings was just like dancing or like, you know, just vibing and living in the moment. Like, I was just like, I don't even know what the fuck this guy is doing here. Like, Wings, go home.
So they decided to forego it. I would like to still get it done because
Why fix my problems when I can make them worse?
Well, you know what fixes your problems? Having sex with YouTuber groupies. That will. It won't, but at least you'll be too busy gooning in order to not deal with your problems.
I am hopeful, I am praying that there's a fucking merciful God of the world.
Youpies. A youpie, I don't like it. I don't like it, but it's a good word. I truly believe that Boogie would have garnered more sympathy from the internet if he claimed he would get money for Ozempic than lying about cancer.
World that would be willing to fucking let this be wrong, even though it most certainly is not.
So why are you talking about expensive cancer treatments if they don't even know if you have cancer? That nothing
Because
has been.
they're treating it, dipshit. Because they've been treating it for 2 fucking years.
How are they treating it, Boogie?
Blood test, blood thinners.
You know what's funny is, like, Destiny straight up asked, how are they treating it, Boogie? And instead he's like, blood test was the first thing he said. Okay, so they're still trying to find what's wrong with you. Okay. You know what you guys know what Munchausen syndrome is? Here. Bloodletting. All right. Munchausen syndrome, fictitious disorder imposed on self. Munchausen syndrome, fictitious disorder imposed on self, is when someone tries to get attention and sympathy by falsifying, inducing, or exaggerating an illness. They lie about symptoms, sabotage medical tests, like putting blood in their urine, or harm themselves to get symptoms. Diagnosing and treating Munchausen is difficult because of the person's dishonesty. Does that not sound like Boogie? Yeah, I understand. It also sounds like a bunch of Twitter Zoomers, but yes. Yeah, blood test is not a treatment, Boogie. But doesn't it sound like he has Munchausen, right? Where he's constantly saying he has all these things going on in order to get sympathy from other people because he's doing it because he never got love from his parents. I think he was abused when he was younger or something. I don't know.
Bloodletting medication.
Wait, did he just say blood? Yeah, he did actually say bloodletting. What? He did say bloodletting. Can you even get bloodletting these days? Is that a thing they do? Like, what do? They put like leeches on you? Like, he has like 500 leeches on his belly. That's not necessarily long. They dump the blood because there's too much iron in it. I wanna believe that's what he thinks, but I think in his head he just was thinking of words that start with blood and started like listing them off. They bloodlet if you're okay.
They're trying to get my weight down. I'm seeing the doctor every 3 fucking months. I'm doing blood tests every fucking month. We're doing it.
So they don't know if
what do
you
you
have
wanna
cancer
know?
or not. So can I understand
You
this?
wanna hold my fucking hand?
Can I, yeah,
They're
Sure, so I mean, I can explain. So I can explain everything, right?
All right.
So Boogie
Go
has a
ahead.
condition called polycythemia, which means there's an elevation in
Polycythemia
the
vera.
Let him
polycythemia
talk,
vera,
you fat fuck. I
polycythemia-
want to.
Tommy yelling into the mic. Let him talk, you fat fuck. I want to hear what he has to say.
You're the guy that actually knows something.
Polycythemia vera.
Destiny, go
he
ahead.
knows more about my fucking medical
Yes,
diagnosis
yes,
than
I
do.
guarantee. Well,
So
he's
go right the fuck ahead. I was in the fucking room. My
Bro, they got Boogie's getting bloodletted. They actually got him hooked up to the rack and they're like pulling his backpack. Oh, ye olde Boogie, don't worry, this is going to get your back right into place. And it's like in a dark dungeon. Oh, Boogie, oh, good fellow. We're just going to hook you up to the gallows here. But it's actually going to push your neck in the right direction. You won't die, won't feel a thing. It's actually ye olde chiropractic.
girlfriend was in the fucking
No doctor would call it bloodletting. You know what? If Boogie wants to live in the Middle Ages, good sir, tar and feather this man and call him a large rooster.
You
Go
are
right the fuck
filibustering.
ahead, Destiny. Go right the
You
fuck
are
ahead.
filibustering,
Be
sir.
nice. Be nice.
Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead. Okay, so I think that Boogie was told that he has polycythemia, which means he has an elevated.
Why not? It's humorous. Oh, Boogie, I understand what's wrong with you. I am a 8th century witch doctor. I'm speaking Old Saxon now. Boogie, your 4 humors are out of whack. We must remove one of your ribs in order to get them back into place.
Of his red blood cells. Now, there is a cancer known as polycythemia vera, which is caused by a mutation in some part of your body that causes an elevation of 3 different levels of things you'll find. One of those is the red blood cell count. However,
little do you guys know, Desi is actually like an English queen, like princess, right? And Boogie won her in a duel.
when Boogie was talking about the polycythemia, he mentioned a couple things that I thought were interesting. The first was that taking an exogenous hormone, TRT, testosterone, that caused a increase in him developing.
If they're draining blood, then his sanguine humor is out of whack. Honestly, I was thinking of doing a coffee enema and shoving it up his rectum.
Fun fact, stroke victims sometimes have leeches applied, as the saliva in the leech's bite acts as a natural anticoagulant. Oddly still effective.
Huh. What the fuck? I'm learning a lot about the medical industry right now, Can I just get like a leeching? Can I just go to like a clinic and get that? I'd like that. I'd like to try that.
Condition. So taking
Yeah, maggots and leeches are still used. Man, them leeches must be eating good.
taking testosterone will not cause you to develop a cancer. That doesn't, not for this particular cancer, it won't. It will cause you to develop secondary polycythemia. The second thing that he mentioned was that
No, I did not say that. I wanted to I had a joke, right? But then the dono came in, CJ, and I couldn't finish the joke. Also, congrats on getting Elg. cat. Right? Because the coffee enema that we shove up of Boogie's ass will fix his sacral chakra. And when we fix his sacral chakra, his chakras will be realigned and he'll be able to go forth and not go back into the cycle. I'm not Buddhist. I don't know what it's called.
His doctor ordered a sleep study. That's because one of the things that can cause your body to produce more red blood cells is if you have hypoxemia, which is a lower count of or a low amount of oxygen in your blood for an extended period of time. And the reason why he ordered that sleep study is probably because Boogie either has pulmonary obstructive something, or he has, as he mentioned, sleep apnea. And sleep apnea, which is a decrease in oxygen overnight, can lead to a decrease in oxygen in your blood, which can lead to an increase in the production of red blood cells. All of the things that Boogie described, both the things that cause this and the treatments.
The way Destiny talks when he's like in his debate mode and he's like spitting facts is so funny. It's like when Jimmy Neutron has a brain blast. He's like shooting mind beams directly at Boogie.
For it are consistent with secondary polycythemia. None of these are consistent with cancer, and the fact that he's saying that they've now ordered a biopsy 2 years after. Wait, 2 years after.
May I rebuke?
May I rebuke? No, you may not. See, he's even saying rebuke. He thinks Destiny is a wicked witch come to stop him from getting his medieval treatments.
He's not done.
Okay.
He's not done.
Yeah. 2 years ago, you said that you had a cancer diagnosis, but now you just said now they're doing a biopsy to check for cancer.
Confirmation.
Okay, confirmation, so they're not sure. Like, either it is or it isn't, so I guess it's not.
Is this House MD? Are we treating a blood cancer without actually confirming it yet? For 2 years, you've been having a cancer treatment without confirming there's actually cancer there?
Because it was in my blood markers, and that's pretty goddamn definitive. You can Google that, Destiny. When you have the hormones, when you have the hormone in the blood.
Little does Boogie know, Destiny spent like 2.5 hours on stream, sitting in silence, just reading articles on this exact thing for this moment. Which, by the way, XQC is sitting right there. You can see the top of his head right there. Yes, the XQC.
That is produced by this cancer, it's pretty goddamn definitive. It doesn't show up for just the shit sakes of it.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
Look, you want to keep saying you're the patient, you know what your body has.
Yes.
When I go to the doctor, they give me shit like this, which is like papers that will tell me.
I was gonna say, Boogie can have this whole thing. Tell me a single document with polycythemia vera on it. You don't have one. I don't think the doctor ever diagnosed you with it.
Can I ask you something, Destiny? Is it possible that when the doctor was seeing him, they were asking you could have polycythemia, if I'm saying it correctly, or polycythemia vera, but you don't have the cancer version, you have this version. Is that possible? I'm asking him. Is it could be like a loss of translation type situation?
Yeah, so polycythemia just means you have an elevation of red blood cells. That's all it means. Your red blood cell count is high.
So you could just be fat.
What was XQC even doing in that stream other than to be Destiny's hype man? Could you imagine that blunt rotation? Destiny, XQC, Wings of Redemption, Tommy C.
And sleep apnea can create that, because I'm both.
Sleep apnea could do it, anything, like that could cause it. And the fact that Boogie said, we knew that when I was...
Yeah, him asking or trying to, like, invoke Desi as, like, an example of somebody who knows something is really funny, because Desi is his, like, 18, 19-year-old girlfriend stuck in Arrested Development that seems to have this weird dependency issue where she needs to be with a grown adult figure. She's like the personification of how bad daddy issues can truly be.
Taking TRT, this was a risk of that. That means that risk is to develop secondary polycythemia. That was the risk, and then that is what ended up happening, unfortunately. But it's not cancer. That was induced because of just a low oxygenation of the blood.
So why? Explain to me, Destiny, why there are markers, hormone markers in my blood that have tested positively for polycythemia vera. Explain.
His fake teeth freak me out, chat.
If there was,
Look at your papers, dude.
I'm never
Yeah,
showing any of these motherfuckers my medical papers. Go fuck yourself. I said that 2 years ago, and I'm staying by it now. Destiny, Jackson, Clark, Keemstar, you can see it when I fucking die. It's my fucking
Is it right
goddamn medical
there?
record.
Like,
I've
you
given
see
you
this
every
all the
goddamn
pictures
phone
I have
call.
on
I've given you
Bruh, Wings literally just showed his medical records right there. Boogie has the JoJo Siwa veneers.
every fucking text. I've given you. It's never made a single
Okay, Boogie's teeth are like the smile filter in Snapchat.
goddamn thing better. I'm not gonna fucking do it. Go fuck yourselves.
You could
Go
easily
fuck
end
yourselves.
this right
I would
now by
rather-
just
I would
showing
rather
the
you
diagnosis.
motherfuckers. I would rather you motherfuckers continue to LARP. I would rather you motherfuckers continue to LARP than to have
Okay, well,
the
no, here's
last
the- here's the easy
goddamn
question.
thing. The last
You're the one-
goddamn thing.
you're the one who accused
last
of
piece
LARPing.
fucking security I have in the.
I don't understand, right? He's been talking about this cancer for 2 years, right? So if he truly does have it, you have nothing to lose by just saying, yeah, I have it. Let me send you the piece of the document that confirms it. Please don't show it on stream. Like,
world.
You're the one being
So the
accused of
easy,
LARPing.
the easy thing here is if there are blood markers that definitively confirm polycythemia vera as a blood cancer, then why are they doing
my
a biopsy?
eyes are so itchy. My allergies are so bad, chat.
Because I'm insisting on it because I'm hoping they're wrong.
No, wait. Why would you have to insist on a biopsy if you can confirm with a with blood markers? It's because you
I'm
can't.
hoping that I are wrong.
It's because you can't. Bro owned him. Just, he's done.
Because I'm hoping
If
they
you're
are
hoping
wrong.
they're wrong, then why 2 years ago were you talking about fighting cancer? Why would you be
Because I
talking
have
about
been for 2 years, Destiny.
fighting
I've
cancer?
been-
How? With
Take a
what? With
Benadryl. I'll do it after stream.
blood thinners?
Because
This one's for you, Boogie.
Because oh god damn it. Because you treat polycythemia vera almost identically to the way that you treat
Yeah, his teeth are like I understand. Like, I know they're like surgically input dentures, but the way, like, they have an uncanny valley effect to them. So I guess you're right in the way you're describing it, Jazz, right? But just it's something uncanny. Like, it makes me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Diesel, show us your records that you have allergies.
polycythemia because you can't
Drop
attack
this
the cancer directly. All you can do is treat the symptoms, and the symptoms are identical to
Piano
polycythemia
keys.
because it's the same fucking thing, with the exception of one's getting caused by an external source and the other's being caused by fucking cancer. And in this case, it's getting caused by fucking cancer. Destiny.
You should start.
So I do think there are different
No, Wings knows he's owning Boogie. Wings knows it. Attack on Titan teeth, yeah.
treatments available for polycythemia vera, and I think that the outcomes for that are significantly worse than just having it induced by some other thing like sleep apnea
course.
or
Of
hypoxia.
course.
But I mean, if
But
you
the
wanted to, if
treatment
you wanted
plan is
to,
pretty identical. The treatment
Yeah,
plan
so-
is pretty identical.
so if there are two huge things. So one, you could show it to a private party and they could confirm, somebody like Keemstar. But two, the issue is that if you want to keep your medical issues to yourself, I think everybody is entitled to that right, obviously.
I should
But
have
if you're
never
going to come
talked
out,
about it to begin with. I should have never talked about it to begin with. This
Well,
one, you
hold
know,
on.
and this is one of the reasons I was trying to do a go.
Why aren't you doing chemo, Boogie? He's so big, the cancer takes a long time to spread. Okay? You gotta understand. Big man means it's hard for the cancer to win.
me?
Uh,
This is one of the
hold
reasons I was
on.
going to do a GoFundMe was because they verified.
You know how it's Americans have the British stereotype of British teeth? The British stereotype about American teeth are basically exactly like Boogie's teeth. Yeah, they are really fucking creepy.
For the record, they verify. That
So-
would be the third party that I would go forward with.
yeah. So GoFundMe
Big man means more cells, so this cancer would spread faster. Listen, I went to art school, okay? I have a film degree.
does not do the best
Don't come here for medical advice.
verification.
Come
as
here for medical wrongs. Schrodinger's
It's
Boogie.
Schrodinger's Boogie. He both does and doesn't have cancer.
has been proven multiple times in the past.
You expect from a big guy that doesn't take care of himself to have bad teeth, not a near perfect set of them.
Would it be less uncomfortable or more uncomfortable if he had really fucked up teeth?
But the issue is that you say that you shouldn't have talked about it. But the fact is that you did the day that you
That's
got
very
the diagnosis. You're like,
okay.
well, I was considering doing this, but I just got my
No, I
diagnosis today.
sat
So
on-
you weren't
I
doing
sat
it
on it for a while.
instantly.
I sat on it for a while. I sat
Wait,
on it for a
on your
while.
tweet, did you not say that I got my diagnosis today and then talk about it?
They told me. Okay. They told me in the office that they were worried about it. Then they did the blood tests. Then yes, I did tweet about it on the day that I got confirmation. But I sat on it for a couple of months before, or for a couple of weeks before talking about it because it took a while for us to get the blood results back.
So you sat on it when you didn't know the answer? That's not called sitting on it. That's just called waiting for an answer.
He crushed
Also,
it.
if you were so keen on diagnosing whether you had cancer or not, why would you wait 2 years to get the biopsy?
Dude, unironically, Boogie is not listening to a single thing Destiny is saying. Like, he is actually tuned out what he said. Like, the way he's responding is telling me this guy has not listened to a single thing he said.
I Twittered before, but I tend to tweet shit as it happens. This one I decided to sit on for a little while.
Real-time news, motherfucker.
I don't understand why you're waiting.
Facile cancer diagnosis.
Cancer is pretty fucking serious.
There is no
Cancer is
cancer.
pretty fucking serious.
It's secondary polycythemia. There is no cancer here. There's no proof of it.
The motherfucker worries about his weight drinking full sugar Mountain Dew, too. Fuck off. Fuck off. I can't even be fucking, like... Just like I don't want to be like drop dead because that's fucked up, but like come on, bro, like
It's not real. And yeah, I don't know. As somebody that like his mom had cancer, it's just a little bit gross. I feel like when people are talking publicly about fighting cancer and
Who's
stuff.
the person that faked cancer before, the chick? You know who I'm talking
Oh yeah, only had cancer once. Yeah.
I remember. That's vintage.
Dude, Emily from RuneScape.
There's so many people that don't know that meme right now.
yeah, if he doesn't care, why should we? Yeah, that's a very good point. I mean, it's a sad point, but it's true. Like, I get it. I understand struggling with like your body image and stuff like that, and just feeling bad about your weight or not comfortable at whatever size you are. But damn, bro, he doesn't take all these like active steps. Like, I don't. Like, obviously, this is like a canned beverage, but it's 0 calories. I don't really have things that are not diet. You know, like, I don't eat chips. I'm eating, like, apple chips.
Venomous Socks celebrates 4 months of membership. I just deadlifted 100 pounds for the first time. I'll try my best to double that by the end of the year.
That's very pog. That's very pog. That's definitely doable. That's definitely doable. That is a lot of weight. That's more than most people can do already, right? Most people don't deadlift, period.
Can I ask Boogie? Is it possible that you just jumped the gun on releasing your diagnosis thing?
No.
You don't think you jumped the gun a little bit?
Anything is possible, sure.
I just don't understand why you won't just go grab a piece of paper and just disprove them. Like
Because
you're
I don't
having
have
all these
printouts
feelings.
playing- Because they don't have
They have
printouts
nothing
playing
with
around.
those
They never
words on it.
do. And like I said a year ago, when these motherfuckers tried to get it to begin with,
Hold on.
this is the one last thing I have left. You motherfuckers were in my marriage. You guys were in everything else. You're in everything.
Yeah, okay. The internet ruined Boogie's marriage. Got it, Boogie. All right, Boogie.
Aspect of my life. Fuck you. Let me have one goddamn.
You're trying to tell me.
Let me have cancer.
You would rather Dexerto tomorrow lead Boogie lies about cancer than the fight.
Boogie is lying. Boogie is literally fucking lying, chat. Like this was confirmed a day after it happened.
Hand this shit over to you pieces of shit.
All right, we'll skip to where Medicare calls in. Or nothing will load.
Can you hear me?
Hey Jim, what's up? Jim?
Okay. So what's going on? I got a DM from
Kid behind the camera does call in later, yeah.
Lovely Lemon Ice celebrates 9 months of membership, boogieing down for 9 whole months : _ slays.
I like how it read out the emoji.
check out a clip from Destiny, and then I watched the Destiny clip, and it's saying that that Boogie's faking his cancer.
Yep, that seems to be the narrative.
Okay, so why don't you walk me?
Would you consider talking about the Peathan stuff today, or are you saving it for another stream? Saturday stream. I am talking about Ethan and Nick. That is what the topic is. If nobody has downloaded the videos from both of them, could you please put them in the super mega thread? If you haven't,
Through why
it would be very helpful to me. But yeah, if not, I'll just go do it after this.
Why Destiny believes you're faking the cancer.
He doesn't know the difference between polycythemia vera and secondary polycythemia.
Hey Diesel, the TTS is way louder than you are, so please like turn down the farts a little. I mean, I try to not talk when the TTS is going off. I lowered it by 2 dB just for you, Aegon.
And he thinks that I've gotten confused between the two, and that somehow I'm so stupid as to
See, this is a
think
problem.
that's-
Every time somebody tells me to turn it down, another person tells me to turn it up.
Am I missing something there?
You're missing a big portion.
What am I
Jim,
missing?
what he's missing.
Hey Diesel, I can't hear the farts. Mind turning the TV
is to disprove Destiny's whole claims, and because Destiny made a solid case he didn't have polycythemia vera, all he has to do is show that a diagnosis from a doctor from his patient portal that he has polycythemia vera. It would
And I'm
put this
looking
to
at it
bed.
right now. And
he refused.
See, and he literally straight up looks in the camera. He's like, "I'm looking at it right now." No, you're not. You're lying. You just lied. Like, why would you lie so confidently?
2D Trash TM celebrates 9 months of membership. Hey chatter, Diesel is dying of cancer, RIP.
Hey, chatter. Diesel's dying of cancer. Can you turn up the farts, please?
To do it.
And Jim, here's my ongoing
I don't have cancer, chat. I don't have cancer.
theory. I
Sure.
think he was diagnosed with this disease or whatever, the non-cancer type, and he rushed to the internet, which he already confirmed. As soon as he was told he had this, he ran and made a video.
Akeem is so fucking charitable. Diesel has ligmostoma.
And then found out it's the non-cancer one after he already told the internet he had cancer. Because that's what Destiny really hit him on. That Boogie has a certain disease that's not cancer. Now, there's a similar name one that is. And Boogie, all he has to do is prove it. He's got the paperwork right in front of him. All he has to do is show the internet that he actually does have this, and he refuses to do it.
Well, and here's the thing, because I did a stream, because I had people saying, "Oh, you're faking cancer, Jim." So I showed my diagnoses and stuff like that. I'm going to guess he's working on a system similar to Epic, which most medical people do. You should be able to go right into diagnoses, and it's going to list everything that a doctor's ever said you have.
CJ celebrates 11 months of membership. Diesel has rectal cancer from all the farts, RIP.
Yeah,
Okay, and so it lists the cancer there?
Yes.
Okay, so you could screen cap that and just show it. I mean, that's what
Rip Diesel's ass. That kind of conversation would only, that kind of sentence would only come up in like one kind of conversation. 2 kinds of conversation. This being one of the 2.
and then that would be the end of it.
Absolutely. And I made the decision 2 years ago that I would not do that, and I would rather leave the internet than to give the last shred of fucking privacy I have left.
I don't know why he's ready to die on this hill. Like, so much money was already offered to him by this point in time. Like, it's insane.
Well, no, and here's the thing. I understand the privacy argument.
I should have never went public with it.
No.
but,
Let me finish. I mean, you can redact information. There's no issue with that. But just show. I mean, it literally is just a page.
The other being anxiety-induced IBS. You're correct, Rina. That is the other one.
That says patient diagnoses.
Yep.
And then it lists what you have. It doesn't tell you who the doctor is. It doesn't tell you what hospital you go to. It literally just says the disease name.
And I won't be doing that.
But I don't understand why not.
Because he does have cancer. He does have cancer.
Yeah, that's going to be the narrative they'll go with. So that's the
Well, no, I mean, I'm legit trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. When I shit on you for the crypto thing, man, I said I take your word that you had cancer. I take your word that the medical shit.
Yeah, Boogie answered it in the first part of that answer. He's ready to leave. Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yep.
So I mean, this seems like
I spent 2 years treating a disease that doesn't exist. These people used to be my friends, and I genuinely would have never believed it would even come to this.
This like weird, like, oh, I wouldn't believe my friends would do this to me. Where he's like talking about the other people on the fucking lolcow live. Where it's like, oh, I couldn't believe my friends. Like, what a fucking like plea for like, guys, stop bullying me. You gotta stop pressing me on this very obvious thing you should press me on. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, playing into the emotions like that is so pathetic.
And I'm just rather be done, man. I'm good. I'm good.
You're playing this as some kind of backstab. I mean, anybody
No,
can confront
not at
someone.
all.
Nobody
Not at all.
backstab.
Do you think I
Not at all.
backstabbed you by having Destiny on?
No, not at all.
One of the biggest streamers coming on our show.
No, I feel like
live.
I feel like this could have been a private conversation, and I would have shown you, Keem, specifically.
Oh wait, okay. How about this?
Yeah.
Instead of playing to the audience, like I get it. I get you've got a podcast going. I get the drama thing. I get all of that. And there's a lot of shit getting flung around.
Yeah, I'm not playing to any audience.
No. What I'm saying is, could you screen cap that and then pick one of these three guys because you've worked with them and show them, but nobody else because I'm sure everybody would.
That's something I could do, and I will never do it.
That's something I could do.
Now and when I die,
like,
they'll never.
What? Why? You'd lose nothing by doing that. Which, by the way, again, after this, he did. So he just had this whole rigmarole for what? To be the fucking bad guy, so people could pay attention to him. Like,
fucking see it.
Because I don't know. Like I don't know your relationship.
I'll have it tweeted when I'm. I'll have it tweeted when I'm dead. Don't worry about that.
But I guess
they'll see when I'm gone.
But if they're giving you this accusation, right? I don't get why it would shut them up immediately, right?
Yeah, sure
and
would.
then nobody else would ever have to see it. You keep
Sure
your
would.
privacy.
Sure would.
I don't understand why you wouldn't be willing. I mean, that just seems weird to me.
I'm good.
You're gonna walk away from this looking
Oh, I'm
like
not walking away from. Yeah, I'm not.
Well,
walking
no,
away.
but I mean, it's gonna look like you made it up now.
Sure, let him have it. I'm good.
He's waddling away. He's waddling away from the internet. It's bullshit, Boogie. You're obviously lying. Just be
Okay.
real with us.
Go with it.
You know, we're
Go with it.
I
Go with
honestly, I expect lies from you, but I
Go
don't
with it.
expect this. This is wild.
Yeah,
but
which obviously I did not do, nor would.
but I can see how this happened because they told you that you had this disease. You Googled it, saw it was linked to.
this bro has his ice drink, and he's not even listening to Keem. He's like, just this ice is all fucked up. Let me just deal with it. Like,
cancer, and you rush to make a fucking video that you have cancer, and then you found out later that you don't, but you had to continue the lie.
Yeah, that'll be
I
the
know
story you
how
guys
this
will tell
played
and
out.
enjoy.
someone joked he was stalling because he couldn't find out how to inspect element. Did he post proof? Keem asked him post stream, and he doesn't know whether or not he has cancer or not.
What do you mean? It's not a story. I know this is how it played out. I know it is.
Is there anybody? Okay, let's say you've got issues with them, right?
Yeah.
Is there
He hasn't
anybody?
seen it. My roommate's seen it.
Well, no. I mean, aside from somebody that lives with you, like a coffee zeller or some
aside from
neutral.
my most confident people, no. There's
Well,
no.
but I mean, like a neutral third party.
Other than my most confident people that I trust, I would know. No, I'm not. And even that, I wouldn't do that. I could call Desi in here right now, and she would. And I won't even do that. I won't even do that. No, thank you.
I mean, it looks
good.
bad. You understand that? It looks terrible.
Yes, I know. I'm good.
Can I ask you? I mean, when
Did
you got
you
the
use
diagnosis,
Boogie's
how did
farts
they
for the
diagnose
fart
you? Can you say that?
Yes. Yes, I did. Yeah, he's not used to this level of scrutiny. Sure. Yeah, he can't manipulate anybody else. Like, honestly, it's like he got what he fucking deserved. I don't know of another way to put it, right? But like what else? I don't even know what to say. I feel like everything has been said that needed to be said. Personally, but maybe it's just because I'm so tired that I can't articulate it well. Was he even in a call? Like, does he have a degradation kink or what's going on? I think he doesn't. But like I don't like what the fuck do you even say? Can we see clips from the Voidzilla interview?
Name celebrates 6 months of membership. Boogie causes me severe mental pain.
Chat, I want to. I'm really fucking tired though. I know I'm having trouble like forming my sentences right now on stream. And I'm like, oh shit. I might end up having to split the Boogie thing into 2 streams. I think that's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow is Ethan, though. Take more caffeine. I had a large coffee and 2 of these. I know. Brother is EP. Good segue to promote the coffee. Diesel is Joe Biden. I am feeling it right now. Yeah, Ethan is online. Explain in MGS terms. Is Boogie's cancer Fox die? That's the thing. QTV's hood ornament. I'm so tired. I can't even do that. Okay. God. All right, chat. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll probably split this. We'll be back to Boogie on Sunday, probably when nobody's covering it, because I know Medicare's streaming tomorrow. So, probably Sunday I'll stream about the Boogie shit. But I apologize. I need to get rest. So, goodbye. Good night. Sleep well. Why am I telling you guys to sleep well? Whatever. Fucking stay awake. I don't.